Hi, welcome to this Chris Ryan golf video. I'm going to do a video today on extension, and maybe a video which is maybe a slightly different take on extension, maybe a way of looking at it that you've not looked at it before. So when I say extension to somebody, there's two things they often initially think about. One of them would be into the backswing. They're trying to get lots of width and lots of extension in the arms this way. And the second one they'd often think about is just sort of post-impact around about this area here, where they're trying to get good extension, arms, elbows nice and close together, club head as far away from the body as they can. Often people do tend to get very cramped in this way. But I'm going to talk to you about a slightly different extension, which is into the follow through, but it's a little bit more in the body. Okay, so what we're talking about is, as I take my starting position, I'm flexed forwards. Now, if I maintain that and I stay flexed forwards, backswing we're not going to talk about too much today, but if I stay flexed forwards into my follow through, I'm going to find I end up in this position here. Now, as you'll probably, if you've watched any golf, you're not going to see many top golfers in that position when they've finished their golf swing. So we start flex forward, certainly we need to do that, but if we maintain that position, we're going to find that we end up like this. Now, we may well be able to hit fairly straight shots there, but it's not going to be the most powerful way of playing the game. If you watch the world's best golfers, they're going to start as the same flexion, but when they finish, they're going to be in this position. There's a lot more extension of that body, okay? And it's something that people often don't realise. We start in a flex position, but through impacting into the follow through, we've got to extend the body, okay? Really feel I'm extending here. I'm pushing my hips forward, spine is nice and long and extended, and that's more of a position we'd like to see with the golfers that we coach. That position is going to give you a lot more power than the one where we stay in flexion. So certainly we need to make sure we are creating good angles at address, but understanding that we don't need to maintain those angles. If I maintain those angles, as I say, we're often going to find that the lead hip will often back up, move away from the target as the sort of shoulders or the trail shoulder shoots towards the target. So we often see golfers where the lead hip moves towards the target, but then backs up as they try and stay in flexion. So let's move that lead hip towards the target, but from there, let's push the hips forward and let's extend into a nice high position at the end of your golf swing. So if you don't do this currently in your golf swing, I would advise doing this in a mirror, and you can even do it without a golf club. So take the golf club across your shoulders, get yourself into posture, use a mirror, and let's just practice going through into this position at the end of the golf swing, okay? Once we can start to get the feeling of that, we can then start to introduce the golf club, make some short back swings, and feel extend into the follow through. So I hope that gives you a slightly different way of looking at extension, a slightly different way of practicing it, and hopefully you'll see some better results.